the difference between reading for test-taking purposes and reading for fun? Well, stay tuned and you'll find out. Hello, it's me, Lynn Danielle Treasure, emerging contemporary gospel artist from the St. Louis area, coming to you today with another reading tip. I got a message from Brian who wanted to know what is the difference between reading for like the SAT, the PSAT, and standardized tests, and reading for your own enjoyment. Well, Brian, thank you for watching my videos, and thank you for your question. Sure. One of the things that reading teachers emphasize to our readers is it is important to set what is called the author's purpose and the reader's purpose. So you need to know, first off, what is your purpose for reading? Why are you reading a selected text? If you're reading for a test, like a standardized test, the PSAT, the SAT, a teacher-given test, then you're going to do several things to adjust yourself. You're going to slow down your reading rate. You're going to employ different strategies like skimming and scanning instead of reading the entire text. You may even employ test-taking types of strategies like reading questions first so that you can focus your reading, paying very close attention to vocabulary, and using what's called context clues so that you can rely on the words in the text to help you figure out the meanings of unfamiliar words. Demonstrating knowledge, demonstrating comprehension, or for test, to show that you understand the information provided or tested on in the test. And then reading for test taking is not going to necessarily be fun. It may be time pressure. It may require you to read quickly and be more alert of what it is you're being tested on, okay? What's the difference between reading for test-taking purposes and reading for fun? When you're reading for enjoyment, then you have more liberty. When you're reading for recreation, you get to pick what you like. You get to, if you like reading sports magazines or glamour magazines like I do, if you enjoy reading nonfiction biographies of famous people or presidents or whatever, pick what you like. Go for it. Enjoy it. That's the whole point of recreational reading. Even with recreational reading, keep the fun and a tidbit of challenge in it so that you're always expanding your knowledge base. That means look for materials with vocabulary words that may be new to you. So if you're reading sports magazines, pick one magazine from a sport that you're not very familiar with and learn some of the new vocabulary from that particular sporting event. If you're, if you like to draw pictures or paint or, whatever your interest is, find materials that interest you but that may stretch you a bit. Look at the historical aspect of your sport or your art and learn some of the history of it. And that helps to, it's for fun, but you're also learning and keeping that higher level critical analysis in your brain going. I don't want to get too fancy and technical, but reading for fun and for pleasure is great because you can pick whatever you like to read. Like I talked about in yesterday's video, I even gave the example about a book that I'm enjoying the book so much I am deliberately reading it at a slow pace. I'm really paying attention to her style of writing. That's appreciation. That's my purpose, is for enjoyment and to appreciate the writer's style. Well, thank you, Brian, for your question. And you all be sure to continue to view my videos. Support me by subscribing to my channel. Leave comments. And if, you're always welcome to rate and leave me a message. Okay? Love you. Be blessed. Bye.